In this video, I want to show you how I'm planning to make thousands of dollars from the zkSync potential airdrop. It's not that difficult, it's actually quite simple, but it requires consistency. And also I'm gonna share with you some tips that will maximize your chances to get awarded an airdrop, but also to maximize the amount of airdrop that you can potentially get. Let's get right into it. zkSync is one of the most hyped and probably one of the most important projects in crypto this year. I'm not gonna get into the details why this is so, but if you want me to do a separate video for this, give this video some love. They just launched their mainnet alpha network, which pretty much means that now anybody can go and explore their decentralized applications that they have on there. And also you can start connecting your wallet and potentially earn points that in the future might qualify you for an airdrop. This hasn't been confirmed, but the way we have seen Optimism and Arbitrum work with their airdrops, I'm like 99% sure that zkSync will also have an airdrop, and it will be massive because a lot of people are talking about this. So let me show you what are the 3 main steps that you need to undertake in order to maximize your chances for an airdrop, and also some tricks that I haven't really seen anyone talk about but really could maximize the potential for this airdrop. So first of all, I'm gonna leave all the resources down in the description. You need to go and read through this article that presents the Era mainnet, but then when you scroll down to it, you'll see 3 main links. The first one is the bridge to Ethereum. So first you need to go this is the first step, connect your wallet. If you don't have a MetaMask wallet, I have a separate video on this, so I'm not gonna waste any time on how to set up a MetaMask. You can go and watch it. Once you have connected your MetaMask, you see this bridge window pop up. Right now on this test wallet, I don't really have any Ethereum, but it's fairly simple. You just click deposit to the mainnet, and then you have to approve a couple of transactions, pay gas fees, and all the usual stuff that you already know. So once you have done this, you can now go to this website where you will be able to see all the decentralized applications that are in partnership with zkSync. But the easiest way you can sort through all the noise, because there are quite a lot of them, even MetaMask is right here, is to just simply click here on live on Era. This means that these apps are live on their mainnet. And then what you need to do is to go through each one of them and interact with whatever services they're offering. So let me give you just a quick example. Orbiter Finance is a bridge. So if I click here and go on their website, I will see another interface where also I can bridge more assets to the zkSync mainnet. So again, I need to connect my MetaMask wallet. And once I have done this, as you can see, you can bridge from Ethereum to Arbitrum also, but here we need to select zkSync Era and then transact with whatever amount we feel comfortable. And you can do exactly the same with all the dApps out there. Some of them are DeFi, so you could potentially trade some tokens on each of these apps. However, I also encourage you to go and check the NFT page here on zkApe. This will be a marketplace, and also currently there's a mint going on for the first ever collection of NFTs on zkSync. It's called zkApes, very creative, I would say. And as you can see, you can mint some apes here for 0.08 Ethereum, which is not exactly cheap, but potentially this could be considered an OG collection on the network. And I think definitely if you could afford this, it will give you a bit more advantage over the other people that don't mint any NFTs on the zkSync mainnet. So this is the second step. Just go out there, explore all the apps, connect your wallet with all the apps, and just play around, have fun, experience the system for yourself. Maybe you like some of the apps and you like to use them because, for example, this bridge allows you to also bridge assets to different other chains like Polygon or even Arbitrum. And here there's actually a hack that I'm gonna show you in just a little bit. But the third and main step I think that you need to undertake is to generate, first of all, volume. So you need to have many transactions. If you think you're gonna qualify for the airdrop, if you just go to the bridge like 0.005 Ethereum, and then swap this into Polygon or whatever else you wanna do, I don't really think you'll stand a huge chance. And even if you qualify, the amount of the airdrop that you are going to be getting will be very minimum. So my advice would be to dedicate some Ethereum. You won't really lose the Ethereum. You would only have to be paying gas fees, which of course will cost money if you continuously do this for a few months. But I believe that if you spend like $100 or $200 on transactions through the months, this will be more than worth it for the potential amount of this airdrop. So if you are not ready to do this, and if you're not ready to commit this much money and also some time in the coming months, I don't really think you should be doing this, because there will be so many people trying to game the system. And here it's not just the case that I want to show you how to get a little bit of the airdrop. I really want to show you how you can get maximum amount of tokens. And besides volume, the other thing that you need to consider is consistency. So again, if you do this in one single day, just swap some tokens today, then go to this website and just launch the app, and then swap tokens there, and then bridge back to mainnet of Ethereum, I don't really think that this will also qualify you. So you need to do this over weeks, and I would say even months, until they announce the actual airdrop. And if it's possible, even use different apps for the same service. So for example, use their main bridge to bridge some assets here to the mainnet, but then go to this bridge and bridge some assets again from here. And there's another bridge, I think it's called RhinoFi. Go and play with it also, do exactly the same thing, and keep in mind that this site will probably grow. The list here will be updated with different projects, so make sure you check this regularly. Don't just bookmark one or two of those websites, but go on there and explore everything. And there are several wallets actually that you can also install on your computer. For example, Block Wallet is this one, Onto Wallet. Try and set up a wallet also for these, and then play around also with these wallets. I think this will maximize your chances for getting an airdrop. And here are some of the tips and tricks actually. I think if you do all of these actions that we already discussed with several different wallets, even if you have exactly the same amount of Ethereum there. So for example, let's say you have 1 Ethereum total in your wallet. Once you have done some transactions, you can send part of it to the other wallet that you will be using, like for example Block Wallet, and then you can do exactly the same thing from this wallet. And then if you decide to be really degen, you can go and create another wallet and do exactly the same things there. Pretty much you won't be spending that much capital, but once you have several wallets that are in play for the airdrop, you could potentially actually get bigger amount, because probably there will be a threshold for a minimum amount of airdrop that you can get, but you could potentially reach it on 3 different wallets, which means 3 times the rewards. Think about this. It's, I think, very good strategy, and a lot of people that I know and are very experienced are practicing this strategy. Another really cool trick that I want to show you is whenever you use the bridge, don't only bridge from Ethereum. As we all know, Ethereum has very high gas prices. But let's say you originally bridged some assets to zkSync Era. Then what you can do, you can go and bridge assets from zkSync to Arbitrum, for example, or Optimism or Polygon. These are all layer 2s where the gas fees are cheaper, and I'm talking like 50 cents, $1 per transactions, which mean that you'll be spending significantly less on gas fees, and also you'll be maximizing the potential of your money. And do this consistently. I would definitely advise you to generate at least $10,000 in volume, or between all the swaps, all the trades that you want to take. And you can also do this with some stable coins on some of the dApps on their website. So really it will be at a minimum cost, but make sure you swap between many different assets on many different networks, and use the bridges as much as possible, because one of the key features for layer 2 solutions obviously are bridges. Yes, they have some security flaws and you have to be careful with this, but at the same time they will generate the highest potential return from the airdrop. And the last tip that I wanted to show you is to create separate specific wallets for this airdrop. Make sure you don't send assets that you're not willing to lose 100% to the wallets that you are going to be using for farming, because imagine that something goes wrong, anything happens in crypto, maybe a bridge gets hacked, or you click on a link that you're not supposed to click. You know that there are risks out there, and if you have separate wallets with just minimum amounts prepared for the farming of this airdrop, you won't be risking all the assets that you're holding on your main MetaMask wallet. That's everything for this video, guys. I think it's fairly simple and straightforward to do this. You just need to dedicate some time. Personally, I will be doing this pretty much every single day for the forthcoming months in order to maximize my potential, and I definitely advise you do exactly the same. It doesn't take that much time to do several swaps per day, and actually doesn't require that much money. And now while I'm thinking, there's one more tip that I wanted to give you to maximize your potential and actually to spend less on gas fees. Use the Ethereum mainnet to bridge to the other mainnets. when everybody in the United States is sleeping. So for me, this is early morning, but if it's like very late at night in US time or very early morning in the US, this is when you get the best gas prices from my personal experience. And especially if there's an airdrop or if the market is volatile on a given day, don't bridge assets from Ethereum, because again, this will cost you a lot more in gas fees. And we don't really want to spend that much money on gas fees, although I believe it will be totally worth it and you will get it back with the airdrop. That's everything for this video, and if you have any questions, you know how to find me.